Hey, what is up everybody? It's Damron. We're playing Spartan Assault. We're going to jump right into Operation E. We're getting all of the gold stars and all the mission as well as all the assault ops. In this one, we need to kill 10 drones with a Wraith. We need to kill 20 stealth elites with an SMG. And we need to kill 10 stealth elites with a shade turret. So let's jump right into Operation E. Hunt for a Phantom is E1. This is a pretty fun mission. It's difficult to get the gold star, but as always, I'm not using any XP boosters. So if you're having trouble actually getting a gold star, feel free to use your XP in order to grab a score bonus. But again, in these guides I'm showing you that if you don't have that XP, you can definitely get it. In this particular mission, one of the most critical areas to the gold star is the very beginning. Stringing all of those elites and grunts down there together with the 2 shade turrets as well as the drones that come down is going to give you a good start to this mission. If you're fast enough, you could even string it together with the stealth elite that kind of comes down here. And for your assault ops, what you want to do is, take their shields down and then pop over to your SMGs and finish it off with the SMG so you can work on that while you're playing. When you're going for the gold star, it's really going to be more about you just kind of killing everything as quickly as possible and trying to string those kills together, because there's a lot of space between some of the enemies in this mission. So you can see right now I've got a lot of dead time where I'm not stringing kills together, and now I've lost that bonus. The Needler is a very good weapon to just take out enemies quickly in order to kind of keep that multiplier going, especially the stealth elites. But again, as you're working on your assault ops, just come in here and finish them off with the SMG. Right here is another area where you're going to want to string together things in order to get that gold star. If you kind of walk down to the cliff edge, that will cause some drones to spawn in. Now in this particular playthrough, you can see I'm walking down here just to get them to spawn in because I'm trying to get things tied together for the killing spree. I lost it right there, but if you're quick enough and you string it down with the second and first wave with some of the enemies that are near that shade turret, then you can do it a lot better. So in this particular mission, right, I'm going for the gold star. If you want to come in here, you can easily get the 10 drone kills with the Wraith right here just by shooting that Wraith and then having the elite jump out. Then you can finish off the elite. You could hop into the Wraith and then trigger those drones to spawn. So the drones that I made spawn down there for my kind of gold star run are the ones you'll want to go down and get with the Wraith. Also, that shade turret that I blew up, again, I blew that up to keep the kill streak going. Instead of blowing it up and then using the Wraith like I am here, see, the Wraith in this area is the best way to kind of string all these kills together. I got a killing frenzy. I lost it right here, but you could actually string all of these elites that are running at me together if you're fast enough, and you could even get a better score. So killing them is with the Wraith is the fastest, but if you want to come in here and work on the shade turret kills, then you basically just want to take the grunt down there that's off that shade turret, and then you can go up and pull them in and run back to the turret and shoot them. You can also use this one here. There's 2 stealth elites that come in, but in this run, I'm basically just trying to kill everything as fast as possible. The time bonus in this mission is also pretty critical to getting that gold star. Again, this is a tough one, but if you need to, just pop on that score multiplier and you'll get it easily. Once you get up here, instead of again blowing up that shade turret, you could walk up to this invisible wall here. You're going to kill a couple elites that come out, and then some more stealth elite will come out. So you could run back to that shade turret and kill them that way as well for that assault ops. But again, we're just trying to go fast right here. So that's pretty much it. You're going to kill a couple more waves of elites, then you're going to have a chieftain come in, I believe. So take him out and we'll wrap this mission up. All right, so you can see again, I kind of barely got the gold score, and really it's based on that time. So you got to hustle on that mission, or again, you can use that score boost to help you. So moving on to E2, the Scorching of the Thicket. In this mission, our assault ops, we need to kill 20 grunt majors with a focus rifle, kill 10 elite majors with incendiary grenades, and we also need to kill 100 grunts with the plasma pistol. So mission E2 is actually one of my favorite missions in the game. It's super fun. You're going to start off with the weapons that you need to really go for that gold star. You're going to have an SMG and you're going to have a focus rifle. Now there is some SMG ammo up here right there, so you're going to want to remember that. There's also some grenades up there that you can get. There's some more SMG ammo right here where I'm at right now. You can see that right there. So for the assault ops, I'll just show you when you want to come in here and get all those plasma pistol kills, you can just come in here and just kill all the grunts that are spawning. You can actually do that pretty quick. 100 grunts seems like a lot, but there's a lot of enemies on this level. So let's go ahead and drop that for now. Now we're really going to focus on getting that gold star. And to get the gold star, you basically are going to string together all of these grunts. And one of the biggest things about this mission is staying alive and keeping moving. So you saw me go down there and replace my skill for the regen field. That's pretty critical because if at any time you're really low on health, you can drop that force field to give you extra health regeneration and still keep blasting away and keep your Killionaires going. So you can see we're just in the very beginning and I'm already at 71,000 and I'm just getting Killionaire after Killionaire after Killionaire, and I'm also using the focus rifle to kill off the grunt majors towards that assault ops at the same time. So you can really make a lot of progress in the very beginning, right? I'm already up to 98,000 and we're really just getting started in this mission. We have to defend that engineer for a whole 3.5 minutes, I believe. Just keep in mind, one of the things that can happen is if someone does happen to sneak behind you and you're down here fighting, they can actually go up there and kill that engineer, and that can kind of suck for you. So be sure you're kind of, double checking every once in a while, making sure that he's not getting hit. So right here is a good example. So you see I popped that regen field because I took a little bit of damage from that wraith fire coming in. You can't really tell where those shots are going to go. Sometimes they'll hit you. You can get a little bit unlucky. And here's a scenario where you saw that elite miner kind of running up. So I was like, oh, I need to go kill him, right? They can actually kill that engineer pretty quickly. Also for the incendiary grenade kills on the elite majors, so they're not going to be coming into the fray until about the 2-minute mark, which you saw that one right there. You're going to start this mission with 3 incendiary grenades. If you get a direct hit with the incendiary grenade, you'll kill him in one shot. Unfortunately, right, he already died there right as I'd thrown it, but you'll have 3 that you can use and you only need to kill 10. So you just play the mission a couple times and you should be able to get that assault ops out of the way. Again, for the score, it's really all about stringing those first set of grunts that are coming into the mission all together and getting a bunch of Killionaires. As long as you do that, you can actually play it a little bit more safe in the second half of this mission as you're dealing with the elite majors, the jackals, and the elite miners that are coming in. The further you are away from the engineer, the more likely you're also to be able to get hit by the wraith fire. The wraith fire doesn't really typically land next to the engineer, but nonetheless, that's pretty much it for this. You can, pretty much get that gold star right off the beginning and then just kind of clean up everything as we're going through. Do what you can in the sense of the assault ops, and then you can come back in here and wrap up those plasma kills on the grunts later on. So we'll go ahead and clean the rest of this mission up, and I'll see you in E3. One last thing that I do want to mention in this, level, when he does fix the Phantom, that countdown to board the Phantom, you need to go board it. If that countdown actually gets to 0, the mission will fail and you'll have to start over. So be sure you go up there when it tells you, go ahead and go up there. You should have plenty of points. By that time, there's really no reason to stay and kind of get every last point, right? So it's pretty easy to get the gold star in that mission. There's plenty of enemies right in the beginning to go ahead and smash that out. So let's get moving on to E3, our next mission, which is Infiltration of the cult leader's base. In this one, we need to kill 30 jackals with a plasma pistol. We need to kill 50 grunt majors with grenades, and that's kind of the one that's going to hold you up and make you, unfortunately, play this level several times. And we're also going to have to kill 100 Covenant with a needler. So that one's not too bad. It's just essentially using the needler the entire time. As always, again, we're not going in there with any boosters. This one's not too hard to get a gold star score on. You shouldn't really need a booster, but as always, if you do feel the need to use one, feel, you know, you should have plenty of XP at this point to be able to get those score boosters if you're having any difficulty. So right in the beginning, there is a Jackal which you can hijack a Needler from, so you can use that Needler all throughout the game in order to kill Covenant towards your 100 Covenant kills. But also, the thing about the grenades is it's not just grunts, right? It's grunt majors, and that really sucks because you have to kill 100 grunt majors, or sorry, 50 grunt majors with grenades for that assault op. So you're gonna have to play this mission several times. And again, those grunt majors are the white ones, and you have to kill them with grenades. The best way is to use the sticky grenades and just stick them. Hopefully 2 of them will be beside each other and you can kill them at the same time. So for that one, you're just gonna have to kind of come in and grind it out. Now for the gold star, what you want to do is what I did here, right? Just run up to the Wraith, get into the Wraith, and then you can string all those enemies that are coming out of that force field of that base there to our left. You can string all those kills together and just kind of smash that score up really high. So the goal in this level is essentially to kill all the enemies. So the assault ops and the gold star run are really separate in this, because if you're going to go for the gold star, you really kind of just need to utilize that Wraith and just kind of kill everything really quickly. You know, you can try to get some Needler kills. This is what I'm trying to do here if you want to. But again, if you didn't get a high enough score with that kind of first wave of enemies, just hop back in that Wraith and you can take out this second wave with the Wraith and probably string them all together pretty easily. But you can see I was already up to like 112,000 and the gold star is only 140. So it's pretty easy to kind of rack up that score on that first set of wave, and then you can kind of focus on the assault ops for the rest of the mission, which is to again kill Jackals with the plasma pistol, which you see that I'm doing here. A good one, you know, fully charged blast will take out their shield, and another one will take them down. If you can shoot them in the back like that, obviously you can do it in one shot. And then obviously trying to kill as many Covenant as you can with the Needler. So I'll speed this up because that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing here. And again, I don't have to string too much together anymore because I already got such a high score in the first part of the mission when I used the Wraith. So now I'm just kind of working on those assault ops. But again, you're gonna have to play this level several times, unfortunately, for the 50 grunt majors with grenades assault ops. Unfortunately, that is one of the longer assault ops in the entire game. You're gonna know you're at the end when you have 2 kind of brute chieftains to kill. One's gonna be down low, one's gonna come through this top barrier up here. So once you take them out, that'll end the mission and you'll get gold star pretty easily, and then just come back and grind out those assault ops. All right, so you see that's not too bad, right? I mean, 140,000 again, it seems like a lot, but you can get a lot of that right in the beginning, so that's not too bad. So let's get on to E4, hunt for the cult leader. We need to destroy 5 ghosts with a plasma pistol. We need to destroy 10 shade turrets with a ghost, and we need to kill 50 Covenant with a ghost. The assault ops in this mission are actually very easy, and you can do them all really quickly. As always, we're starting without any boosters, and we're starting with all the starting weapons, so we are going to have a plasma pistol to start, so that's nice. This particular mission is probably one of the easier missions in the game in regards to the assault ops and the gold star just in general. I'm going to show you a super easy way to get the score. But we're going to start off again. We're just going to kind of start in the beginning, kind of string these grunts and this elite here together. Nothing really, you know, to brag about in the beginning. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and grab this ghost that's just north of where you spawn. And for the assault ops to kill shade turrets with a ghost, luckily there is a ghost right there, and there's also a shade turret right in the beginning of the mission, so you can actually just kill this shade turret and restart the level and kill it over and over, you know, 10 times, right? And do it that way once you've got your gold score. Obviously get your gold score because you're going to get some as you're trying to do that. Now for the ghost kills with the plasma pistol, that's also easy. You only have to do 5 of them, and there are several in the mission. It only takes 2 fully charged plasma pistols in order to kill them. You can kill enemy ones, you can kill parked ones, you could even kill the one that you're in once you're done with it, and that will count towards that. So that's actually super easy. Now for the gold star in this particular mission, the very beginning has an area that is absolutely critical and easy to get that gold star, and that's right here. You see I just killed that Wraith, and I'm going to head over to the left, and there's going to be a bunch of drones coming in, and they kind of come at a slow rate. And what I like to do is kind of save this turret right there until the first wave of drones are dead. So I kill the first wave of drones and then I blow up the shade turret, and what that does is it allows me to chain the first set of drones, then the shade turret, and then the second wave of drones all together and bang out a bunch of killionaires. Once I kill the second wave, then I'll kill this elite that's down here, and then a third wave of drones will come in. So again, it's critical that you use the shade turret to string the first and second wave together, and then you can use the elite to string this second and third wave of drones together. If you string all of those together, you can see you can get essentially the gold star right in the beginning of the mission. So that's super easy way to get that done. And then all you really have left is the kill 50 Covenant with the Ghost Assault Ops, and just use the Ghost throughout the mission. You can see that I'm doing that here. I'm going to speed this up because there's really not much more to this level to talk about. You know, just kind of use the Ghost as you can. And remember, when it gets low health, go ahead and hop out, because if it blows up and you're in it, then that's a pretty crappy way to end the game, because they are very fragile. And again, I could technically have, you know, destroyed that Ghost that I was in with a plasma pistol and counted towards that, but I think I'd already had that done, and I'm just kind of moving on. So progress throughout this level. You can use the race and the Ghost to your advantage, but again, you should have the gold star pretty much already done. So do whatever you want, enjoy the mission, and I'll see you in E5. Alright, so that's it for E4. That one again is super easy pretty much in all regards, as I mentioned, so you should have no problem getting things done. Unfortunately, the next one is probably the hardest mission to get the gold start on without any XP boost, but let's look at our assault ops. We need to kill 10 jackals, kill 25 elites with assault rifles, and kill 20 jackals with the brute shot. So this is probably the hardest mission in the game to get gold star on without a score booster. So again, I'm going to show you that it can be done, and we're going to do it. We're going to get the gold star without any XP boosters, but I highly recommend you go ahead and throw an XP booster on to increase your score in this level, because it's extremely challenging. The first thing that you want to do if you're trying to do it without any boosters is string all of those first group of enemies together, and then string that second group that comes through that together. They're too far apart to link it all, but you should be able to kill the very first 5 and then kill the next 3 that come through that barrier, and try to get those killing sprees. Use grenades, switch up your weapons so that you're getting, you know, all the different types of medals that you can get in order to increase that score. You know, while you're going for the gold score, obviously you're going to kill 10 jackals naturally for your assault ops. The elites that come in, yeah, you know, if you want to work on your Spartan Assault ops, just go ahead and kill them with the assault rifle, and then obviously killing the you know, jackals with a brute shot as well. But more importantly, if you're going for that gold star, the most important thing is that you just string everything together, and when the cult leader is the only thing left, then deal with him. Because what happens is, as you kind of take down his health, jackals will spawn in throughout the map. And unfortunately, oftentimes they spawn in too slow for you to really string many of them together. If you're lucky, you can get 2 or 3 strung together for that killing spree. So what ends up happening is that the most critical factor to getting gold star in this mission is stringing the very first group of enemies together and then beating it very fast. Getting the time bonus in this mission is how you get the gold star without using an XP booster. So once you've kind of taken his shields down for the first time and he comes up there to recharge and go through the dual sword technique, again, go ahead and back down to the southern portion of the map so that you can kill the jackals that are spawning in. Keep in mind, you can only take 2 sword hits from him, so you need to keep that in mind. Use your dash ability to kind of run around really quickly and make sure you're taking out those jackals. So you see I let 3 kind of spawn in, and my goal is to try to string all of them together so I can at least get a triple kill. Unfortunately, I didn't. This jackal was like immune to my brute shot, you know, hits, unfortunately. But again, if you were able to string those together, you could have gotten essentially a triple kill right here, or you can melee him and get those assassination medals, however you want to do it. But again, it's very challenging. I highly recommend you just go ahead and use your XP booster on this level. Save yourself the mental frustration of trying to get gold star without it. There's no reason. But again, once you've killed out all those jackals, head back. He'll recharge his shield for the last time. At this point, the most critical thing is time, and I like to just kill him as quickly as possible. So also he has turrets to the left and right. Unfortunately, those don't count towards medals and killing sprees, but once he kind of gets this hard light shield, it's all over. My goal is to just kill him essentially as fast as possible. So once he's down, then I can go back to the southern portion of the map and kind of kill whatever jackals have spawned in to get some more points. But again, I'm trying to do this as quick as possible. And as soon as I kill the last jackal, I'm going to rush up there and go ahead and initiate the execution of the cult leader, which is just point blank, just murder. But once you do that, the time bonus is again how you're going to kind of go over the hump to get to that 55,000 high score. Again, very, very tough to do. That's probably the hardest mission to get gold star on in the game, in my opinion. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed Operation E. We only got 1 operation left, and hopefully I'll see you there.